Hey, everybody, give me one moment. Let me go ahead and get set up. I just want to make sure everything is working right here. And I can actually go ahead and share this out a few places before we get started. So give me one moment and I'll be right with you guys. All right, share this to Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. All right, that is tweeted. Kluber and Fold. All right, awesome. So we are good to go. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, 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 welcome. Pete Zilla's in the house. So everybody, I'll let you guys go ahead and get in here. And then we will talk some New York Yankee baseball. And go from there. So guys, if you don't mind, let me know. Is the volume good? Just let me know if the volume is good. Nah, man, my face isn't disfigured. It's just hard. I got, I mean, it was easy to notice. I don't want to pull the whole camera close. I had that big ass mole right here, right? No joke. So all this is still swollen. You just can't see it as well, but it was a lot worse and my eye was almost closed. But the mole blew off. There's no mole there anymore. It literally blew off. It's gone. So the mole blew off. Like right now, I finally took the whole scab off of it today. So yeah, I don't know if the chat is gonna be about my mole or about the Yankees. But we'll talk about it for a little bit and go from there. As you guys know, the big news, right? We got the big news. DJ LeMahieu is back with the Yankees. We know that deal is done to 6 years. I talked about that in the previous video, but now we have some more news and it's nice. Let me just say that real quick, right? It is nice to have some New York Yankee news. Do not get me wrong. Having Yankee news is very, very nice. Being able to re-sign the mole. Uh, being able to talk Yankee news is nice. Kluber's in the fold. So it's funny, man. I knew about this at 5 o'clock. I just wanted to get one more confirmation. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get confirmation. My friend Frank, who I talk to a lot, kind of put me on the spot. It is what it is, man. Again, I don't care about being first. I don't care about none of that stuff, man. That's beyond me now. I don't care. But nice signing for the Yankees. Here's the big thing, folks, and I want fans to be happy in the moment, right? So let's be excited about Kluber to the Yankees. Let's be excited about it, but let's also understand the risk, right? I think he has 8 games pitched in the last 2 years, constant injuries. So, cool deal. I'm excited about it. I'm not going to knock the deal at all. I like it. Per his showcase, he looked terrific. Again, my whole thing is they still need more. You know what I mean? They still need more. You can't just sign Kluber and go, well, that's it, guys. Best shot to win the World Series right here, right now. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing for me. That's the whole thing for me is that I don't want we got to make some more moves here. So the Kluber deal again is cool. It's a good deal. It's a good signing. No big deal. I'm happy about it. Everybody should be happy about it. It is what it is. Healthy, we'll see. If the Yankees get a strong and healthy Kluber, it is an awesome deal. It is a really, really good deal. If they get a strong and healthy Kluber, it is a really strong deal for the Yankees. I still expect a starting pitcher and a relief pitcher. I really hope the Yankees don't pull the brakes back a little bit here. They still got money to play with. And again, we saw a lot of those arbitration numbers come from certain targets. Your Luis Castillos, who I don't have information on, that the Yankees have been having conversation. I know some people have said that. I cannot say that from my end. I do know they have talked to the Pirates. So the Pirates got guys again, Stephen Brault, Joe Musgrove. They got good relief pitching that can certainly, put a little boost to the Yankees. But all they really need is one more good, decent starting pitcher. And it looks a lot better. One or two smart trades. The free agency, you could definitely pull a relief pitcher out of free agency. There's a lot of them available. I could definitely see the Yankees doing something there. As I said before, they were interested in Archie Bradley up until him signing with the Phillies. So the Yankees are still on the hunt for relief pitching. Wouldn't shock me to see them add somebody there, but I still think a starting pitcher is also possible via trade. There's even rumors about Michael Brantley. I can't confirm any of those, but if there's rumors about Michael Brantley, it means that there's possibilities the Yankees could have some trades lined up to add an even better starting pitcher. Who that might be, we'll see, but there's still possibilities out there of things the Yankees can do. So, guys, I'm reading through your comments quickly. We'll definitely go over a couple of different things. Johnny says, 11 million, way too much. I get it, Johnny. I'm there with you. I was told around 5:00. Okay. Around 5:00, I was told that the deal is going to be done. They're already agreed upon it. They were going to close the deal. They were working out incentives. I was told 6 to 7 or 7 to 9 million. It was a pretty good range, 6 to about 9 million. I guess it ended up being 10 guaranteed with a possibility of 11. I think somebody reported that before I got on this live chat. So I couldn't confirm it with Mr. Reliable. Again, my focus hasn't necessarily been here, but it is what it is. The deal is done. I agree. The money's a little high, but spend it. I'm not going to knock the Yankees for spending their money. Kluber, if he's healthy, he had to look very good in that showcase. The Yankees weren't the only team looking at him. They weren't the only club going after him. It makes all the sense in the world that if he goes somewhere, he's going to go to a winning club. I think we knew that was going to happen. So a slight overpay, okay, but the Yankees really need starting pitcher. And if Kluber could be healthy, the relationship is there with Eric Creasy. We know that relationship is there. So, veteran presence, man, it's always good. If this guy stays healthy, he's only good for the other guys on this team. He's only good for that. Who's next, in my opinion, says Danny. I think the Yankees add a relief pitcher. I don't know who that is, but I still hope, and per everything I'm being told and per what this offseason I knew would start to look like, not your Bowers and things like that. I don't expect a blockbuster like that. That would be amazing, but I don't expect it. I could see the Yankees still making a trade. I think they make a couple of trades. I do. First of all, they got to add DJ LeMahieu and they got to add Corey Kluber to the 40-man roster. That 40-man roster right now is full. So you can see some things being moved there, maybe some DFAs, maybe some small trades, maybe a larger trade with a few players going for a guy or so. So there's multiple possibilities they can do here. RB, I'm there with you, man. I would love a deal for Josh Hader. There's a lot of trades out there. Griminator says trade Frazier for Scherzer, sign Brantley in left field. That would be kind of cool, but I don't see something like that happening. I would actually like to see the Yankees go the veteran route for once. That's what they won World Series with years back. And I know the game's a little different, but veteran starters are always good. Veteran starters are always good. If the Yankees can go out there and even add another veteran, a Hendricks possibly, Kyle Kendricks, I'm sorry, would be also a nice addition to this ball club. Maybe another name out there that's a little bit more on the veteran side, not necessarily a young, cost-controlled guy for years to come. That could be a future ace. That would be wonderful. But if the Yankees don't do that, and they're still able to add another veteran starter, I'd be cool with that too. Is there a possibility to bring Tanaka to like a $5 million contract? Yeah, that wouldn't shock me. That wouldn't shock me either. I don't know about 5, but I heard that the ballpark range for Tanaka was 12 to 15 million. I think if the Yankees went to Tanaka and said, "Hey, here's, 1 year 9 million or 1 year 10 million with the possibility to earn up to 12 or 14 around there," I don't know how Tanaka doesn't take that. If you have the interest already of going back to Japan, what the hell is the difference of 1 year? You know what I mean? What would the difference really be of 1 year at that point? If it comes down to that and the Yankees go, "Hey, look, man, we'll bring you back, but we want you back on a 1 year deal, really at our range to help this club, maybe add some more moves down the line. 1 year, 10 million. That's what we're offering. We're going to leave that for you. If you're interested, we're not going to bargain. It is what it is. This is the best offer that the Yankees can do. I think if the Yankees do something like that, there's no word that that has happened yet. I think you could get Tanaka back. Especially, too, that he did kind of say it's the Yankees or Japan. Now, that could be a ploy to kind of get the Yankees more involved, and maybe he goes to the West Coast. But again, if you're the Yankees, right? I mean, that's a nice one for me. That's a nice one for me. Hey, man, boop, here's your money. You know what I mean? But in reality, what I would do, and I've talked about this a couple of times, either you go out there and you possibly try to get a guy like Musgrove, right? Or you go out there, Lee, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Or you go out there and you possibly look at Brantley. Does Brantley take a smaller deal? I don't think the Yankees are going to knock his socks off at all. I think there's a lot of teams out there that are going to be very interested in Brantley, maybe more so than the Yankees. I have not been told too much of that connection. So we'll see. Man. We'll see what happens there. But you also got Frazier you could dangle out there. I know Andahar doesn't have the great, value right now, but he's still a piece. You got guys you could still move. You got your Garcias. You still got your top prospects that you could still move to make a deal. I seen a few people bring up today the idea of, do you potentially move Gleyber Torres for a top starting pitcher? Do you do that right now and then add in, maybe your Simmons or maybe some people have said Didi back? I don't like that necessarily. But if you do all that, I mean, that's also a path that you look at and look to take. Jonathan, Sexy Pete, you got it doesn't look that bad here. It doesn't. But yesterday, you know what I mean? My eye was closed yesterday. So I would have came up in here looking like the fucking Goonies. Remember the Goonies? Who did do the sloth? Hey, you guys, welcome to the source. Up in here looking like Rocky Dennis. You know what I mean? No, I don't want to do that. I'm feeling good. I took a nap, had a hot tea bag on my eye. And I know way some of you guys take it as tea bag shit. So, it's not Simonetti after dark yet. There might be children in here. So let's take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, Anthony. Kluber's with the Yankees. Blazing, my good friend. Blazing, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Do I got more people just joining out of nowhere? What are we doing here, folks? Come on in, have a seat, enjoy. Make yourself a cup of coffee, relax. Simonetti After Dark has not began yet. Dude said pause. You think Clint Andahar, Abreu, and some lower pieces enough for Castillo? Possibly. Blazing, my friend. Come on, man. There's children in here. Dragging these nuts on your eyes. dude said, hold on, pause. Wait a second, folks. What happened here? Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. People are a little concerned about the money, but look, man, this is how I always talked about the money with the Yankees. It's not my money. Right. It's not my money. It's not your money. it's nobody's money. It's the Yankees' money. So I know we want to, all get into the business aspect of things and it's an overpay and cool. You know what I mean? Cool, I get it. But the deal's done. I hope he's healthy and that's where we are. Glenn, my friend, I am doing wonderful. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it. What would a trade package for Josh Hader look like? You're giving up top talent. You're giving up top talent. There's no doubt about that. And that's what Yankee fans, us Yankee fans in general, we kind of overvalue what we have. And I think that's natural, you know. I think it's natural for any team or any fan base to overvalue their guys. But remember, look, if you're the Reds, okay, so switch the roles around. If you're the Reds and you go to the Yankees and you're like, hey, these Castillo's available, right? And you call up the Yankees and Brian Cashman goes, hey, what's going on with Castillo? The first thing you're thinking about is, well, we can have a conversation when Glaber's available. So that's what we got to remember there. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a deal where we give up Kyle Higashioka, Andujar, and Mike Tauchman. And the Reds are like, oh, really? That's what? I mean, take them. That's not how it works. So let's remember that for a minute, that it doesn't work that way. There's a lot of different. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot if you're getting a guy like Castillo. Yeah, Jonathan, 100%. Look, Kluber is one piece. Kluber needs to be an additional piece to Kluber. We can. Most of us are cheering right now because the Yankees have done jack shit. You know what I mean? Most of us are cheering up and down, jumping for joy about this deal right now because Kluber hasn't done jack shit. I mean, I'm sorry, the Yankees haven't done jack shit. So when you wait all the way to the middle of January, we expected DJ to sign before Christmas. Now DJ signs, and now we add Kluber. We're like, oh my God, thank God. Finally. So it makes it look even better. So I'm not shitting on the deal. I'm cool with the deal. There needs to be another starter added to that. It can't just be Kluber. You know what I mean? Most Yankee fans are ecstatic right now, but if Kluber was signed in November, nobody would have gave a shit. And I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. Everybody knows that. Nobody would disagree with that, I don't believe. If the Yankees signed Kluber at the beginning of December, everybody would be like, who cares? Yeah, that's a good one if he's healthy. Who cares about him right now? There's nothing for us. He sucks. I know Yankee fans. I know Yankee fans, you little sly fuckers, you. But nah, man, it's a good one. It's a good one. We'll see. I think they should trade for somebody. Who's the starter that I want? Danny, I'll be honest, man. I would love a guy like Brandon Woodruff, and I talked about this a lot. I think another power arm would be big because remember, give Severino time to get healthy. Can you imagine having Cole, Woodruff, and Severino all in the postseason in a 3-game series, a 7-game series, a 5-game series? I mean, that would be insanity. So I do want to add another guy who can go out there and really be powerful. Now, is there any possibility of that happening? I don't know. I don't know. I do know what I'm told. And again, going back to when I put the videos out, the Yankees have had trade talks about starters and relief pitchers with the Pirates. So I'm not saying that Musgrove would be this great deal, but I do think if you're the Yankees and you can add Kluber and Musgrove to your rotation, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll be okay with that. I'd be somewhat okay with that. Corbin Burns would be cool too. Blazing, realistic packaging. Yo, right there, my eye. By the way, if anybody don't know, everybody knows I had this big ass mole here, right? So just so everybody knows it's not bullshitting here. The fucking mole blew off. I was as shocked as everybody else. It wasn't like a major cut, so the eye swelled, but it caught me here, and all this pushed, right? All that, because you guys know a boxing glove, 16-ounce glove is big. So all here got me, right? All in there. We pulled back. There was a little blood. It wasn't even a lot. The mole blew off my face. I've never seen nothing like this. Motherfucker couldn't drop me, though. I had a mole blow off my head, and your boy still stood up. Ass whooped. I ain't gonna front. Got my ass whooped. But your boy didn't fall. A mole. You guys know this mole. It was huge. Blew off. That mole could be worth a couple million. It could be worth a couple million. What's going on with Andahar? I'll be honest, bro. I don't know. I think right now Andahar is kind of out there in limbo. It's a shitty position for him. It's a shitty position for Andahar right now, but he got to get better. He gotta prove that he could be there, whether it's in AAA. It doesn't matter. Andujar got to show that he's going to be able to handle this thing. You know what I mean? He's going to have to show what he could do. Bend but don't break. Woodruff would be great. Jonathan, you always got me with the over the top. I'm going to make an over the top shirt for you. I'm going to make an over the top shirt. But he dropped your mole. Carl, he did. He dropped my mole, man. My mole was out. He killed him. He killed him. The mole died. The mole died. Yeah, man, he is. You guys are right, man. There was a time, if you guys remember, when Frazier couldn't catch a damn on. There we go. All right. I know I went silent for a second. My bad. But yeah, there was a time where we thought Frazier was, fringe at this point. He was just an addition. He was just added. Was he a throw-in at this point? I remember, there was nothing there at all. But the whole thing for me now is that Andujar just got to prove himself. And look, he got somebody in front of him. In Clint Frazier, who did that, right? So now it's all about Miguel Andujar's character. Now it's all about his character. It's all about Andujar's character. Does he show that I'll go out there, I'll do my thing, I'll get to where I know I need to be, and then I'll force my way onto this club. Again, man, he's one injury away. If he stays on this club and they don't deal him, he got to understand he's one injury away from being able to start and stay there. We are the mole. Oh man, the mole stuff, man. I'm never gonna live it down now. I'm happy the mole didn't blow off in my lentil soup today. It would have fit right in. The mole, by the way, I recovered the mole. I recovered it. I did. I saw it. It was a little tiny ass mole. I said, look at this. It looked like a lentil. If you have, obviously you guys know what lentils are. If I made my lentil soup today and that shit blew off in it, forget it. I'd have been eating moles. Oh man, guys, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna be doing these live chats a lot soon. All right, we're gonna be doing these live chats soon, a lot. All right. I'm gonna get my boy, what's his name? Oh man, what's the big fat Italian dude on Instagram? Tommy, something Tommy. Anybody know? Hold on. I do it all the time. I bother Felix of NY News about this all the time. Oh, Big Time Tommy. Anybody know? If you know Big Time Tommy, let me know. Mo lentil soup. Blaze it, I'm telling you. Guacamole dip. Hey, I'm gonna make a cookbook. Everything Mo related. Now, before you go ahead and mix in the guacamole, let's add the mole. Just go ahead and blow that thing off. Yeah, man, but you guys know Big Time Tommy, right? I got to get Big Time Tommy on the show. Anybody know Big Time Tommy? Anybody? I need to know if somebody knows Big Time Tommy. That's my dude, man. That's my dude. The mole was thick like Cece. My God, hey, that mole was jacked. That mole came out there like this. Like, what's good? You think you killed me, bitch? Nah, that mole was good, man. Wash it down with some Jacoby juice. This shit right here. Now, let me tell you guys something real quick. If you guys work out, if anybody works out there, BSN no explode, NO explode. This shit will get you running through a fucking wall. Gio, my friend, good to see you too, pal. I know I'm not seeing you, but thank you for being here. Austin Powers, yeah, with the mole. Hey, I tell you what, it's crazy though. I was supposed to have a photo shoot tomorrow. I moved it to Saturday. There ain't no way. I'm like, how am I gonna do a photo shoot with a fucking hole in my head right here? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba. Oh man, Molamania over here. Yeah, he wanted to practice social. He jumped right off my face. He's like, frig this, man. Dude ain't wearing a mask or nothing. I'm out. Hey, Gio, how is Vegas looking? How's Vegas looking, my friend? I know you told me to come out there. I may come out there, man. I need things to get back to normal, man. I had shows lined up, performances booked. Sucks. By the way, I hope everybody is doing well. I know I didn't say that here. I hope everybody is doing extremely well, and making it through this crazy time we're living in. So hopefully everybody is doing very well. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I just gotta. What is this here? Oh, okay. Come on, everybody. I got people DMing me still. They see my live chat. Get on the live chat and ask questions here. Yeah, back to the Yankees talk. Whatever you guys want to ask, go ahead. Blazing's on fire, man. Blazing, I love you, bro. You on fire, man. You on fire with the mole stuff. Weird question. I'm shocked. No Gardner talk. It wouldn't shock me if Gardner still comes back. It wouldn't. That wouldn't shock me at all. Jonathan, that's good. That's good to hear, my friend. I appreciate that. Trace is one of 4 clubs open. Wheels are moving in the right direction. Expecting more capacity crowds by April and May. Nice. Gio, that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. You know, I actually got another connection out there in Vegas. I got another connection out there in Vegas through a family member when it comes to music and stuff like that. And I actually got I got a studio session tomorrow. Album is coming along really, really good. Really good. Really good. I'm not rushing anything. It was supposed to be out a month ago, man. I'm not going to rush it. I'm taking my time. But I got a studio session tomorrow. I hope to hopefully start getting some shows again going this year. Until then, it's just working on other people's music, helping them out and things like that. But the album is coming along amazing. I was supposed to have a photo shoot set up in the whole suit, the vest. I got this really nice dress shirt. So I can't wait to do it. It's going to be for the album cover. But a lot of other stuff. The website's going up. The Mafioso drip line is coming out soon. So a lot of things being worked on. It's really exciting. Oscar says, do you think we bring back Tanaka? If Tanaka takes a small deal, I think the Yankees bring him back. I don't think they give him $15 million like he's been asking. I don't think that happens. Castillo for Hicks and Pete's Mole. Look, the Mole might get the deal done itself. I'll be honest, man. This Mole was, you guys know it. You guys seen the Mole. It's nothing. You guys know the Mole. It looked like another damn eye. You guys seen the Mole. You know what I mean? You guys know the Mole I'm talking. It was right here. The thing was jacked. It was jacked. My daughter used to say I got 3 eyes. It was jacked. Let's see. But no, Castillo would be cool, man. I'd be cool with Castillo. Everybody would be cool with Castillo, but it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. If you're the Reds, you're asking for Glaber. I mean, if we're gonna be fair, you're asking for Glaber, right? If you're the Reds, you're asking for Glaber Torres, no doubt about it. The Mole deserved the plaque in Monument Park. Carl, stop it, Carl. You noticed the Mole. You guys noticed the damn Mole. Jonathan, thank you. Come on, the fucking thing was big. The Mole was jacked. No, it really didn't heal. Like I'm telling you guys right now, like I don't know if it's the lighting of the webcam. So yesterday, all this was closed. So my eye was closed yesterday, and this was swollen. But again, the teabag and all that shit makes it better. Fucking, I gotta stop saying this teabag shit before you fuckers keep bothering me. Blazing's here already. Monument Park. Oh man, I needed this laugh, man. I love you guys, man. You guys are fun. We gotta I gotta bring this YouTube page back stronger than ever. Blazing, you killing me with the Mole stuff, man. Here we go. 3i Pete. Jonathan, 3i Pete, baby. New Mole merch. Oh God, come on. Carl, I gotta bring the teabag thing work. Look, folks, I don't know about you guys. So look, growing up, God almighty, I should have never said teabag, but I'm gonna talk about the teabag again real quick so you guys know. If anybody knows growing up, it's an old school method. If you get in a fight, you get some bruises, swollen eye, whatever it is. I learned this from boxing when in my teens. You get bruises, you get a little swelling, a hot tea bag, put it on your face, go to bed. It heals it almost immediately. I don't know if anybody else knows that, but that is fact. So if one of you guys go out there and you might walk into a wall or some shit, put a tea bag on your face. That's gonna be the next album. Oh man, I gotta stop talking about this teabag and shit, man. This is, my God. It's only what, 9 o'clock? What is it? 9? It's only 9 o'clock. I can't. I got children on here. You guys are saying all this evilness about teabagging. Since that Mole got blown off, DJ and Kluber both. Oh man, Carl says I have gotten into many fights, but I've never been teabagged. Well, I mean, Carl, I know it is what it is. We're all different. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. Teabagging works for me. Teabagging works for me. The one dude said I was a male stripper. I don't know where the hell that came from. I was joking when I said that live. Did anybody really believe that your boy was a male stripper? A hot tea bag heals you. Hey, Blazing said men could have babies. So, I mean, look, it's my body, my choice. Mad Max trade. I don't see that. I love how I bounced back from a fucking tea bag to a baseball trade. Coming soon to a theater near you. Simonetti in chamomile tea bag. A hot story of love, epic proportions, mass loving, healing of a tea bag. Yeah, we've this chat's gonna have to end relatively soon here. I'm gonna sit back and just hold this baby back like this so I can talk like one of those old time drunk reporters. Hello, New York. It is I. It is me. It is I. I'm not even drunk. I gotta do a chat drunk. I'm gonna do a chat drunk. Folks, I tell you, you know, there's no better Yankee channel than this one. Let me tell you. Pet Bag Simonetti? God. Hey, Danny, look, I'm gonna be honest with you 1 second, bro. So your boy's voice, I'm gonna just keep it real. Your boy's voice didn't change till about like 20 years old. I ain't even joking. So I remember, right? I was going out before me and my fiance actually like stood together. I was dating another Dominican girl, right? And your boy's voice. Hey, baby, you're interested in going out tonight? No joke. The Stone Source. Yeah, we can make that one happen pretty easily. But nah, man, a phone. I couldn't be a phone sex operator. I couldn't do it back then. Maybe now, but back then my voice would have been terrible for that. Hi, honey. Oh God, that's sick. Forget it. I ain't even gonna talk about it no more. We done here, folks. Salute. Salute. I'm gonna have to put some vodka in this later. Would you guys rather start Gary or Pete's mole behind the dish? Hey, my mole could probably block more balls. This is getting bad. I can't even talk anymore. I can't even talk anymore. I can't even talk anymore. Now my mole is blocking balls. Teabag balls. What are we doing? Kendrick would be a good two. Kendrick would be a good two. The molinator. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Here's his mole. Guys, I tell you, man, I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh. This was fun. This was fun. This was fun. Moles on his balls? I don't believe I have those. Teabag. Teabag will block the balls. Oh man, I swear to God. You know, it's funny because I'm worried about. I said the other day, I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move any political talk off of my main YouTube because I don't want to get censored and blocked. I'm here talking about tea bags, balls, moles. This one being a male stripper, a phone sex operator. I'm going to get banned for this. Andujar, Devi, and Tyler Wade for Castillo and Castellanos. I don't think they'll do that deal. I don't think they do that deal. Luis Castillo will be great. Luis Castillo will be a great deal, man. I'll be all for that deal. Oh man, that's hilarious. That is funny. Quality content, man. This is it. Garrett Mole. Garrett Mole is Oh man. Yeah, man. Hey, anything to get our mind off the crazy world, right? Anything to get our mind off the crazy world. But good news, it looks like maybe some things are gonna be opening a little more now. So that's good news. Maybe we'll get some people back to work and things like that. And people go outside and breathe the fresh air again. I love doing that. Every morning I wake up, I go outside, I breathe a little. I said, "Oh, this is nice." What did I do with the mole? I got rid of it. I didn't I didn't think of keeping it. Who has the better team currently? My good friend Sal, the Yankees or the Mets? I still say the Yankees got the better team. I think the Yankees got the best team in American League, and I still think they got one of the best teams in baseball. Again, that's not because of the Kluber deal, even without Kluber, which I still feel like on paper it looks cute. But again, Kluber got to show that he's healthy and that he could pitch. So until then, it is what it is. But I do think the Yankees got the better team. Matt, a lot of places, have been open a lot. I'm seriously considering buying a house in Florida. Whether that happens in a year from now, a year and a half from now, but I do have my targets on moving from Virginia to Florida. What part? I don't know. I'll probably be traveling there, hopefully after this stuff kind of calms down a little bit, because I don't want to go on an airplane and wear the mask the whole time. I don't want to do that. Not because I care about the mask. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that personally. So I don't leave much. Only time I really have been getting out of the house, to be honest with you guys, is workouts. A lot of my store shopping, what I do now is when it comes to grocery shopping, I just do the pickup. It's kind of cool, to be honest. With COVID or without COVID, I'll probably continue doing it. I'm not, believe it or not, I am not a really big social person. You know what I mean? My family and we're very private. So I'm not a big, I want to go out among everybody all day and things like that. I rather order what I can to either be delivered or, go pick it up and get curbside and stuff like that. I kind of like that stuff. So that has added a new aspect of life. It gives me more time back to my day, which is always nice. Especially when, you kind of have the lifestyle that I have where I got to work in my studio and mix and master people's music and things like that, to feed my family. So, that's the type of stuff that I do. Hey, Nelson, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hope all is well in Puerto Rico also, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Alabama is open, Perry. I could see that. It's not political to talk about the areas that have done well. It's you could make it political, but it's not really political. It's just people I think are doing their job right and aren't making it political. It's kind of odd that, all of a sudden elections over and things like that. And now, these same Democrat governors are now saying, open up. Kind of weird, but it is what it is. I just hope there wasn't people who are actually really affected by that, which sucks because there was. We know there was. So we'll see. Hopefully everybody could get on their feet. Hopefully the country could get on its feet and could move forward in a positive direction and get people back to work and allow folks to live their lives and speak freely and peacefully everywhere. Danny, I'll keep that in mind, and I'll probably reach out to you directly. I got a few of my friends who live in Florida, and even family that live in Florida. So I'll be excited to start that operation for myself. I've been very good in my life, thankfully, of setting a goal and reaching it in a certain time frame, if not sooner. So I'll put my I'll put my eyes on that and try to work that and try to get that done for myself and my family, of course. Any truth to the rumors about the Yankees and Brantley? I can't confirm any of those, but yeah, wouldn't shock me. So let's be real for a second. Can you imagine adding Brantley to the lineup already with DJ LeMayu? Do you know how much better that makes Judge, Voit, and Stanton? It makes the whole lineup better. But can you imagine adding another major contact hitter to that lineup already? That would be huge. That would be huge. And I think Frazier should be a mainstay. I wouldn't be concerned if the Yankees don't go that route. But man, if they can add Brantley, trade a Frazier, maybe even a Hicks, and move forward with another big starter while adding Brantley to that lineup, that would be insane. That would be insane. Let me put this down. I'm holding this thing like I'm Freddie Mercury over here. But guys, go ahead. We'll go a few more minutes. If you guys got some more questions, go ahead and throw them at me and we'll go from there. But I am gonna get off here shortly. I definitely got to do some working out today. What would a package of Andujar, Frazier, and Smith/Devi get us? A top starting pitcher. A top starting pitcher. Look, Andujar is the small one of that group, right? Frazier has a lot of value. A lot of value. He's proven he can hit, and he's proven now he's a damn good fielder. He's a damn good fielder. And then you add a top starting pitching prospect, yeah, you're getting a top flight starting pitcher. No doubt. Carl, Freddie Mercury. The good old mole. In the mole we trust, baby. All right, that's going to get me hype. That right there is going to get me hype. I'll be flying through the roof shortly. Let me see the Twitter messages because for some reason, people don't want to talk to me through here. Simonetti source is doing another YouTube video. Yes, I am. Let's see. All right, nothing special here. Pete, what would it honestly take for a Woodruff and Hader? What's the package? God, you gotta, man, you for a package like that. I mean, Glaber Torres would be in that deal. Now maybe the Yankees could get Orlando Arcia back, which would, God, that would be a hell of a blockbuster, man. That would be a blockbuster like you've never seen before. Captain Amolika. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So, let's play MLB The Show, right? Where you sit back and you could just put force trades on. Right? I'm going to sit back in my seat. Get this. Listen to this, folks. Here you go. You guys ready for this one? Let's say, for an example, the Yankees called the Brewers and the Brewers go, look, man, we'll match a deal. If the Yankees go, look, if we give you Glaber and we give you Garcia and we give you, hell, I don't know, Frazier, and we give you Luis Gill, let's say, maybe a Nick Nelson, 5 players from the Yankees, okay? Let's be crazy here. And Milwaukee says, all right, we'll for Woodruff and Hader, throw in Orlando Arcia so we get a shortstop back. We just trade shortstops back. That would be stupid. That would be stupid. It's going to take a lot. It's not going to take Aaron Hicks. It's not going to... Guys, I recommend you guys look up how good Hader is and how good Brandon Woodruff is. Would you ask for Aaron Hicks? You know what I mean? Would you ask for Miguel Andujar and Aaron Hicks? Hell no. How do you explain that to your franchise? No, Glaber Torres starts that deal. And then you better be adding a lot more. You're talking about folks, just an FYI, Brandon Woodruff's comparable starter is Garrett Cole. This guy is really friggin' good. In case that's new, his comparable is Garrett Cole. So that's his comparable. He's a big strikeout guy. He can hit too. He's a big strikeout dude, man. So you're asking for one of the top young starters in the game. You're asking for arguably the best relief pitcher in the game, the best closer in the game. I mean, does he then become the Yankees closer, or do you stick with Chapman? Kind of really doesn't make sense to have Chapman at that point. I guess it does to be dominating, but again, and then maybe you add in Orlando Arcia just to have a good shortstop. Not the best hitter in the world, but a pretty good fielder, pretty solid fielder overall. You do all that, don't you then just say it's going to cost a lot? You know what I mean? You can't sit back at that point. Just be like, no big deal. Yeah, man, Woodruff is a beast. Brandon Woodruff is a beast. You know, Yankee fans need to understand that when they talk about certain deals. Woodruff's a beast, man. He would be guys like him, guys like Castillo, these guys would be worth a deal like that. They'd be worth a deal like that. I trade Glaber, Frazier, Smith, Andujar, Nelson for Hader, Woodruff, Arcia, and then sign Brantley. Look, man, if the Yankees, I'll be straight with you guys. I'll be straight with you guys. I would take the hit in the offense to add those guys and do nothing else. You feel me? I would take the hit on the offensive side and just throw Tauchman in left field. RC at short, who's obviously a downgrade on the offensive side. Tauchman is a downgrade on the offensive side. To add Brandon Woodruff and Hader, I would take it. I would take the hurt on the offensive side. Again, you added LeMahieu. You got your core there in that lineup. That's still great. I would take that hit. Look, if you could go into the rotation and know by, if all goes well, we'll keep Severino off for now. But you could say, all right, we have Cole, Woodruff, Kluber, Montgomery, and whatever the hell else after that. Herman, it don't matter. It don't matter at that point. Severino back in July. Let's say it comes back in July, even August. Let him build up his strength and come back strong. You could start a postseason series with Cole, Woodruff, and Severino. That's power. That's what you need. That's what you need. Do I think Florial will be ready this year? I think Florial is starting to come into his own. I could see Estevan being a late bloomer and, possibly having a spot somewhere. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that. Have you heard that MLB might be, I just missed it, bring back the universal DH for both leagues? I like it. Angel, I like it, man. I like it. I would have always had the universal DH. Just keeping it real. I don't like the idea of pitchers hitting and all that. I know it's old school. I know it's cool. I know it makes a difference in the leagues. I know that, but it also opens up a wide range of players still being able to play. There's a lot of guys in the American League who, go to the American League for the DH as they get older. The National League having a DH can also open up a lot for other guys in the future too, especially some older guys who may not be able to field as great anymore, but can still hit pretty well. If Kluber's healthy, I'm not concerned about him because I'm not looking for him to be an ace. If Kluber's healthy, yeah, that's the only concern you got with a guy like Kluber. Is he healthy? Is Kluber going to be healthy? Simple as that. If he's healthy, let's go. But again, that's a big if. We've seen the same thing. Guys that have always been injured. James Paxton. If he's healthy, he's a beast. Injured. So it's a fingers crossed type thing. Why Kluber over Tanaka? I don't know. I really don't know. At this point of their careers, you can argue one or the other, really. But I would have been okay with either one of them. I would have been okay with either one of them. I just think the Yankees and many teams probably really saw something in Kluber that maybe he hasn't shown in the last year or so. He had to look very good in that showcase. He had to look really good in that showcase. 100%. 1 year deal, take it. Go for it. Do I work for WFAN radio? No. They couldn't handle the source. They couldn't handle me. um Yeah, it's always scary when you say the Yankees in health over the last couple of years, right? But we'll see. Again, he's very close with Eric Creasy, so maybe they have a regimen they work on that has been working for him, and we'll see, and we'll see. I would agree with that Kluber does have higher upside at this point. If Kluber's healthy, he's still, again, with the big if he could stay healthy, I think he has a very strong season. I think he can have a very strong season. Kevin, it's funny. I've actually the team that I've always liked besides the Yankees. It's weird. I wouldn't say it's a like. It's more of a I would start a franchise with them in a video game is the Pirates. But I don't like any other team besides the Yankees, to be honest. The Yankees were holding their breath every time Tanaka threw a pitch. Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see. Tanaka could still come back. Tanaka could still come back. I would take a Baez and Hendricks deal. I mean, who the hell wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't do that? Yeah, I mean, if he's a resemblance at all to the guy who won the Cy Young, you got to steal. You got to steal. And I think if he's healthy, I think he'll be very good. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I got to get ready for my workout. So I'm gonna get ready to go work out for probably up until about 10:30 or so. So I'll be on Twitter if anything else breaks, and if I get any information, I'll put it on Twitter. You guys are the best, man. Thank you for the laughs. It was fun. These live chats are fun. Guys, I promise you, I will try to get more active on the baseball front on these videos on this YouTube channel. I got to get my passion back for doing this every day. It's always something I struggled with, but we'll make it work. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I will talk to you all again very, very soon. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.